Good afternoon, I hope everyone's well today. All in the press today is about Reform UK. That can only be a good thing. The Uni Party is dead. Labour is dead. No one's going to vote for them again. And the Tories are done as well. And so we've had Dame Andrea Jenkins, a former Tory Cabinet Minister and a former MP, one of the based ones, moving over to Reform UK. This is really positive. This is really, really pleasing. She's thoroughly impressive. She's a lovely lady and she's very patriotic and not a bad singing voice either. What's not to like? She's going to be standing for a mayor election in the Yorkshire region, I believe, next year. She's a local lady and she should do well. I'm really happy with this. When the Tories got wiped out in the summer, they lost their best MPs. The based MPs were the ones that went. Like Dame Andrea, Jonathan Gullis, Miriam Coates, and quite a few others. It's a shame that some of them don't defect over to Reform with her. I live in hope, and I'm sure it will happen at some point. The Wets run the Tory party. Okay, the left-wing nutters that should be in the Lib Dems. That is who runs the Tory party. They are not remotely conservative or right-leaning. Bear that in mind. Okay. When Cammy Badenoch is making noises or gestures, we need to look at migration. Migration's too high. We made a mistake. I'm sorry. Please forgive us. No. Don't forget, the Tories are not conservative. The Wets run the party and they're committed to open borders and mass migration. If you want real change, I think it has to be Reform. They are making all the right noises. Ben HABIB has left Reform UK and they ousted a long-time supporter who's been with Nigel through UKIP, Brexit Party and then Reform. I think his name is Gwaine Towler. I think this is positive, and I think Ben HABIB temporarily leaving the fold is also positive because they're both extremely based, and I've seen them on TV interviews and on panels. They're both thoroughly impressive. We need people that aren't actually officially affiliated with Reform in an official way on the TV, making the case, making the arguments we need to hear. It means that they aren't affiliated with Reform. I think all of this is performative, and I think it's pantomime politics at its best. You'll see in a few years that both of these guys will be brought back into the fold. And that's just my opinion. I'm too cynical. Your mileage may vary. This is just my thoughts and views on the matter. Reform are doing gangbusters in the polls. It's only going one way. I'm here for it. Thank you very much for your time. If you like this video, consider subscribing. It helps me out. Leave a comment if you think I'm wrong. Have a good afternoon.